Sunhills interview, take one.
All right, guys, just to start us off, tell us a little bit about how you guys all met, how you guys got into music, all that kind of stuff.
That's a great story. So the way that we met ties into the name of the band. We chose Sunhills because I think music transports you somewhere, and it like can take you to a place. And Sam and Cam and I all grew up together on a street in Conwood Heights called Sunhills Circle. And we were all childhood best friends, and we just were listening to all the same music together and grew up together and decided to start a band, and we just called it Sunhills. And then we met these guys. Leo's from Colombia, of course. Tell us a little bit about that, Leo.
Okay, Nico is my cousin, but when we was separated, and yeah. Sorry if I speak a little bit weird. I don't.
You're doing really good.
No, not really. I'm not a really professional English speaker, but yeah.
You're professionally sexy. That's all you need.
Professional sexy.
Life is weird, but when I met Drew, Drew just told me, "Hey, you want to start a band with me?" And I said, "Yes, why not?" And that's it. That's the story.
His little story.
Yeah.
And the rest is history, really.
We also were really into kickball. That also brought us together.
Yeah, we did play kickball recreationally together.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, if you think about like music and how it combines with like kickball, on Sunhills Circle, you get Sunhills.
Yeah.
And Columbia.
Yep.
This is all true.
And cousins.
Yeah.
Anyways, next question. Think we killed
I was
that.
going to ask you guys a little bit about the spacesuits. I feel like it's like the elephant in the room. Tell us a little bit about that.
This is how I dress every day.
Oh yeah, we didn't plan this. We kind of just all showed up. It's weird. No, so the story behind the spacesuits is our album is called Planetarium, and as we were making songs and things like that, this concept showed up over and over again of just like these ethereal textures and really intimate lyrics and the way that those combine together, and talking about isolation a lot. It felt like being by yourself at the planetarium. And so we just like full sent into the space vibe. And so we thought it would be sick if we were all, I don't know, we just like, part of being a musician and doing music is like you get to be a kid forever and create things and be in the sandbox. And we always wanted to be astronauts growing up on Sunhills Circle. So now we get to do that here on Rugs.
Beautiful. So, talk about the new album, Planetarium. Tell us a little bit about that. And I guess you gave us a little bit about the inspiration, but just how that's been going recording-wise, production-wise, writing, all that.
Anybody who has ever tried to make anything knows that it is a hellscape, trying to make anything. And it took a long time. A long time.
That's my bad. Sorry.
And we did it all ourselves. And yeah, it was just like the biggest obstacle, I think, was wanting to give up and stop doing it because you think it's a waste of time.
Especially when you're 2 years in and you don't even know if you like the songs or if people are going to like it, or if they, I don't know, you just don't connect with the songs sometimes. And then some moments you'll listen back with fresh ears again, and it's like, okay, this is worth working forward to, you know?
Yeah, and we made it out the other end. Just like one day we woke up and it was done. And it feels great. It's awesome that the songs have been reaching people, and I think we have a different relationship with it now that it's out. It's really cool. We're really, really proud of it. What's your guys' take on?
I'm stoked.
I think that was hard. That was really good album. We take so many time for record guitars and drums and other stuff, but when we just look the final thing looks really cool.
And it felt really good to listen back to like when we got the masters back and like hear like that was like how I imagined them sounding when we were like just jamming on them in a basement like 2 years ago. So that was really satisfactory.
Yeah, that makes it all worth it, because you start something and you're like, oh, I have this beautiful idea, and then it keeps you up at night, and then you go on walks and you just daydream about how it's going to sound when you finish it, and if you just put the effort in.
You listen to the demos over and over
Yeah,
again.
you just obsess over the demos and things like that, and then it's done and it's exactly how you thought it was going to be. It's the craziest thing, just like birthing that into
and that's
existence.
a rare thing. Like finding the final product to be exactly what you thought it was going to be from the get-go is a very rare thing.
Yeah.
A lot of the times it can be detrimental to try to chase the exact thing you want, but in our case it worked out the way that we wanted it to. So yeah.
Love it. So just one last question going forward this next year or so, what are some plans for you guys upcoming?
A lot of things. A lot of plans. A lot of big plans.
A beauty line makeup, Sunhills branded makeup.
Yes.
We're gonna do some Planetarium branded eyeliner. I think we're gonna get back into kickball together. That sounds
Start
fun.
a league.
Yeah. We need to bring it. Yeah.
Yeah, we just wanna do some really special things for the album specifically. We want to be able to tell all the stories and bring people on the experience that we had making it. We've been really excited about all the music videos and everything around it, and we want to do a tour, and we just want to play these songs as much as possible and then put out new ones.
Release music more consistently.
I was actually going to touch on that.
Yeah.
Working on a record, 9 songs all together for 2 years is kind of alienating for our audience, being like, it's a running joke when we play live. There's someone that's always like, when's the record coming out?
When's the album coming
Where's the album? And yeah, it's always it's not fun to hear that, because it's like, obviously you're working hard on it, but honestly, like, we learned a lot from the process of making a record, and because we learned a lot from that, I think we're going to do it completely different. And instead of like conceptualizing something as a whole and then making it all together, to just from here on out, now that we're putting out singles for the record, we want to consistently put out music, and just be consistently excited about the stuff that we're working on as well. That's a big factor, is just to not drive ourselves crazy. So whatever the next record may be, it might just be a compilation of singles that we might put out for the next couple of years, because we just might just be whatever we're making in the moment. We're just going to get good at the song, record it, mix it, master it, and put it out in like as quick as we can.
That's what we say now, but watch us come out with like a 30-track concept album, no singles, all the way through. Stuff changes so much, you know. We just want to keep making really great songs and playing shows, and the energy at our shows is just so special. I think everybody gets to share a moment together, and we're really excited to play our own show and headline and do the big thing. We have a bunch of big plans for what our show is going to be like, and playing the album front to back is going to be sweet.
Beautiful.
So yeah, but this is definitely a big highlight.
Yeah.
Doing rugs. We're so psyched to be here.
Plug.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Have
Thank
anything
you.
to add, Leonardo?
No, Drew. Thank you.
Sweet. Thank you guys so much.
Cool. All right.
You guys are awesome.